Jean-Claude Van Damme. You think you know what it means to be a fighter? Think again. Behind the splits, the roundhouse kicks, and the Hollywood lights, there's a story so raw it makes his movies look tame. This isn't just about action scenes. It's about a boy once mocked as a weakling who clawed his way out of humiliation only to be nearly destroyed by the fame he dreamed of. Born Jean-Claude Camille François van Warenberg in Brussels in 1960, he didn't look like a future action hero. He was a skinny kid with thick glasses, teased as Four Eyes. But instead of giving in, he made a silent promise. He would change. His father signed him up for karate, and under brutal training, he earned his black belt by 18. Still not enough. He turned to ballet. Yes, ballet. 5 years of relentless discipline that built the balance and grace that would later define him on screen. By 1978, he added bodybuilding to the mix and won Mr. Belgium. The puny kid was gone. But muscles don't guarantee destiny. With only $3,000 and a heavy accent, he landed in America in 1982. Nights were spent sleeping in a beat-up car, stomach empty, sometimes stealing food just to survive. Rejection followed rejection, over 100 auditions slammed in his face. Still, every morning he stretched, trained, whispered to himself, "Thank you in advance for my success." Crazy? Maybe, but crazy enough to work. Then came 1988. Bloodsport, the low-budget film that should have disappeared, ended up exploding worldwide. Suddenly, the boy who once prayed alone in a Belgian church was a global star. Hits poured in Kickboxer, Lionheart, Universal Soldier, and Timecop. He wasn't just an actor, he was a phenomenon. Even video games modeled characters after him. For a moment, he had it all. But here's the cruel twist. Fame gave him everything and then took it back. Behind the cameras, marriages collapsed, betrayals and rumors spread, addiction crept in. At one point, he was burning through nearly 10 grams of cocaine a day. Lawsuits piled up. Public fights humiliated him. Hollywood blacklisted him. And alone in a Hong Kong hotel room, he admitted he thought about ending it all. The man who once looked invincible was breaking apart. Doctors finally named the storm inside him bipolar disorder. For years he had been battling extremes, manic highs, crushing lows, and addiction pouring gasoline on the fire. It nearly cost him everything. But discipline, karate, ballet, bodybuilding became his medicine. He fought back. Therapy, medication, and sheer grit pulled him out of the abyss. Then, in 2008, he did the unthinkable. In JCVD, he dropped the myth and broke down crying on screen, exposing the real man. No punches, no splits, just raw humanity. Time magazine called it Oscar-worthy. Fans called it unforgettable. For the first time, people saw not the muscles from Brussels, but the fragile soul who had survived it all. Today, at 63, Jean-Claude Van Damme still trains every morning, living with discipline, humility, and gratitude. He rebuilt not just his career, but his family, reuniting with Gladys Portuguese, the woman who once left but chose to forgive. Together, they found the one thing Hollywood could never give him: peace. So, when you see his statues in Brussels, or that iconic Volvo split that went viral, remember, it's not just about kicks and fame. It's about a man who stumbled, fell hard, and still chose to rise. His story is proof that legends aren't made in the spotlight. They're made in the shadows, in battles no one sees. If his journey still inspires you, drop a like, share your favorite memory of him in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories of legends who refuse to stay down.